Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 11:27 in the evening and today is September, ano ba araw na? September 10, Wednesday 2025. Tama ba? So, feeling ko mali yung sleeping pattern for today. Actually, it's always fucked up, so can't really blame anything or anyone. Kasi maybe that's the problem of the fire signs. I'm gonna read to you page 299 of the book Mastery. We're almost done, and with that, I am proud of you, of course. First, several months into their stay, his wife and daughter nearly died from malaria. He was rather perturbed by the lack of empathy from the Piraha about this. A little later, Everett and his wife tried desperately to nurse back to health a Piraha infant that was gravely ill. Piraha were certain the baby would die and seemed bothered by the missionaries' efforts. Then one day, Everett and his wife discovered the baby was dead. The Piraha had forced alcohol down its throat to kill it. Although he tried to rationalize this event to himself, he could not help but feel some disgust. On another occasion, for apparently no reason, a group of Piraha men had gotten very drunk and were looking for him in order to kill him. He managed to escape the threat and nothing else ever happened, but it made him wonder about the safety of his family. More than anything, however, he began to feel disappointed by the Piraha themselves. He had read much about Amazonian tribes and by any standards of Piraha did not measure up. They had virtually no material culture, no important tools, artwork, costumes, or jewelry. If women needed a basket, they would find some moist palm leaves, quickly weave them together, use the basket once or twice, and then abandon it. They placed no value on material things, and nothing in their village was designed to last very long. They had few rituals, and as far as he could tell, no real folklore or creation myths. One time he had been woken up by excitement in the village. Apparently, a spirit who lived above the clouds had been sighted and was warning them not to go into the jungle. They looked at what they were looking at and saw nothing. There were no colorful stories being told about this. Magmamadali tayo guys, so yan yun ako medyo. My thoughts are scattered all over the universe. So, about this, no relation to any myth, just some villagers excitedly staring off into empty space. They seemed to him like Boy Scouts on a camping trip or a group of hippies, a tribe that had somehow lost its own culture. This disappointment and unease coincided with frustration in his own work. He had made some progress with the language, but it seemed that the more words and phrases he learned, the more questions and puzzles he uncovered. He would think that he had mastered a particular expression, only to find it meant something different or something larger. Wait lang guys, I am lost. Something larger than he had imagined. He could see the children learning the language so easily, but to him, who now lived among them, it seemed beyond his reach. Then one day he experienced that he would later realize was a turning point. The thatched roof of his family's hut needed replacing, and he decided to enlist some villagers in the effort. Although he felt he had integrated himself into their lives, he had never ventured very far into the surrounding jungles with the Piraha men. Finally, on the occasion, he would go much farther than before to gather the necessary materials. Okay? Okay na guys.